And now it's fresh, it's new, it's incredibly hip. Soon will be the biggest hit of the new toy season.
What does it do?
That's the beauty part. It does absolutely nothing.
Hey everyone, Thordan Smash here, and today we're going to be talking about Season 18. Not only the collection events which we know about, some are rehashed, but what we can be expecting in terms of Heirloom, who has not gotten one, and what Respawn has actually dropped as some hints going forward. We're also going to give out 45 bucks, and we have a special giveaway at the end of the video, so make sure you guys stay tuned to the end. But without further ado, let's talk about what you guys can be expecting to see. So Season 18 of Apex Legends is right around the corner, and everyone wants to know, what are we going to be getting in terms of Heirlooms, events, and so much more? Well, we do know we have 3 unique events. One is the Resharb collection event. The other one is going to be the Res Dope B collection event, which is actually just listed as an event, not necessarily collection event. So we will have to wait and see if we actually get some kind of heirloom with that. Along with that, there will be the Res Anime event, which looks like we're going to be getting a redo of the original anime event. I really hope we get some new unique customization there and not just recolors of existing skins, but I wouldn't be surprised if that's the direction Respawn goes. They have actually talked about doing an official crossover, and that was an issue they had with the last event where they actually had to change Octane's hat. So it would be fantastic if we actually got some brand new skins that were officially licensed with some of our favorite animes. But of course, we've got to talk about, well, what kind of heirlooms are we gonna get? The first thing to look at is who actually has an heirloom. As you can see, there are quite a few number of legends that have an heirloom. When we look at who does not, there are only about 5. We have Fuse, Mad Maggie, Newcastle Vantage, and Catalyst. Of course, Ballistic's also there, but he's too new, so he's not gonna be getting one. I also think Catalyst is also too new, which only leaves us with Fuse, Mad Maggie, Newcastle, and Vantage. Now, a lot of people are going to think it's going to be Fuse, and there's some evidence pointing to that. For instance, there's this old image of all the developers and animators holding different things that are being tested to be put into the game. In the back right, we actually can see Crypto's heirloom that it was being play tested, Bloodhound's Frostbite Axe, of course, Revenant's Scythe there right in the middle, and on the left-hand side, what looks to be a baseball bat. You might think, oh, that could be the New Horizon heirloom, but there's no ball on top, so the animations wouldn't necessarily work for that. This seems to be just a bat. And a long time ago, there was actually a concept thrown up about a Fuse heirloom Mad Maggie explosive slugger, which makes a lot of sense with the character and lines up with what the animator saw. Something that not a lot of people might know is that a lot of these posts that get thrown up on Reddit are actually somewhat connected to developers testing out what the general feedback of the community is, and they do look to this stuff to see what is going to happen for future heirlooms. For instance, Loba's Warfan was actually a fan concept that seems to have made it into the game after there was a lot of praise for it. So it does seem like Fuses has been in work for a very long time. That being said, they typically like do this weird order where they do an old legend and then a new legend, and we just got Horizon, so I could very well see them deciding to go the route of Mad Maggie, although we have no idea what it would be. However, in terms of Heirloom Recolors, we did talk about this, and I actually had a conversation with Oz where we have both heard of a Revenant Heirloom Recolor, very similar to the Wraith one, and we heard it from 2 separate sources. So while it's not 100% confirmed yet, it does seem like that is going to be what happens. There was talk of a Mirage Heirloom Recolor as well, but now signs are pointing towards the Revenant Heirloom, which makes a lot of sense because he is getting the brand new Revenant Reborn, which also, thanks to Oz, we know is going to be the situation where we do not get a new legend in Season 18. Instead, Revenant will be reworked, and the model that we saw that we thought was going to be the Prestige Skin is actually just going to be his launch bundle, but we also knew that quite a while ago, which leads us into who's going to be getting a Prestige Skin. We do know that this season we are getting the Valkryie, which has an awesome finisher. It's very Gundam slash almost looks like Yellow Jacket from Ant-Man, and as of right now, there are only 5 legends in total that have Prestige Skins with the new edition of Valk. When you compare that to who does not have a Prestige Skin, well, it's absolutely massive who it could be. Personally, I would think it would be Pathfinder just based off the pick rate. It's never really dwindled. He's a very popular legend. Same with Octane, but so far there have been no reliable sources or leaks. But something new that we do know is coming in is that these new dive trails are going to be accompanying Prestige Skins, and if you've unlocked any of the past ones, you'll get them as well. You can see the Skydive Valk trail here, which also leads us into another issue going into Season 18. If you can just buy a dive trail now with the Prestige Skins, it kind of makes the fact of grinding ranks completely pointless. Who wants to grind for a dive trail when you can actually just buy one? About 11 months ago, Kralrindo found a new 2-time HCOG ranked reward in the files for a new type of skin that would be put onto HCOGs. They've actually tested this with reactive skins in the past. There was a Havoc at one point that was going to be a ranked reward. It does look like we are finally reaching the time when they're going to add in new ranked rewards. Let's just hope they fix the rank system along with it. Also, little side note, in that dev picture, let's go back to it one more time. You see the guy holding the 2 pistols? Well, I do believe that's actually the Fnatic Strike, which was a leaked weapon back in Season 12, which was actually an akimbo-style weapon where you can hold two at the same time. And since this was so long ago, I'm really thinking we're on the verge of getting this very soon. I still think the Scorpion will come first, though. Let me know down below, who do you think actually deserves the next heirloom? And we're going to be doing a second giveaway on this video right here, which shows some highlights from the Steel Series Oxygen where they took down TSM and NRG. All you have to do to enter is actually like it and leave a comment saying which is your favorite part of the video. And until next time, Legends, keep slaying the Outlands, and I'll see you out there.